You get woken up by a little girl whispering in your ear, asking where her shoes are. Right.
Yeah.
We have got Rob in Huddersfield. Now, Rob's text begun with, "Hi, Toby and Pippa." Sorry, James. "Hi, Toby and Pippa. Rob in Huddersfield. My house is well haunted." It's a great start. So let's speak to him. Good morning, Rob. How are you, buddy?
Morning, Toby. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks.
Good. Now, talk to me. So your house is well haunted. What have you seen in your house over the years, Rob?
Absolutely. It's not seen. We haven't actually seen anything.
Right.
In the time we've lived there. We've lived there about 5 years. Like the first thing that happened to me, I was in the shower, and the shower knob turned all the way around to hot whilst I was in the shower, and I watched it do it. So that was the first thing that happened to me. I just turned it back around to where I wanted it.
You didn't use my mate Andy, who's a builder, because he's terrible at plumbing. Things like that happen all the time. If he built your bathroom, stuff like that happens all the time.
Yeah, that was the first one. But then the main thing that happens, and it happens quite often, is we're woken up, either me or my wife, we get woken up by a little girl whispering in his ear, asking where her shoes are.
You get woken up by a little girl whispering in your ear, asking where her shoes are. Right.
Yeah. Or just like saying his name, or she sometimes scratches us on fingers or on his foot if his foot's hanging out of bed.
Now, where are her shoes, Rob? Why don't you just give her her shoes back?
Well, I don't know where the shoes are, mate. Do you think if I knew that, I wouldn't have given them a back bin? So next move is to ask her what size they are, so I can nip down and get her a pair and just, I don't know, leave them on doorstep or something.
I tell you what, Rob.
Give it a go.
We'll take James and Pippa. Can we take some money out of the Chris Moyles Show budget? We'll buy Rob a load of children's shoes,
different sizes,
and then he can leave them out on the doorstep, and we'll find out what size she is, because we're the pair.
Old's better than no, mate. I tell you, we're desperate. There's all sorts. We once sat, we're watching Britain's Got Talent one day, and we had candles on fireplace, and Dog's ball were on couch next to us. Dog's ball flew off the couch, and then the candles started flickering under the telly.
To be fair, I think Amanda Holden, after all these years, I don't think she's allowed near candles anyway, with all the work she's had done. So, it was probably for the best.
Now, listen, in the nicest possible way, Rob, you sound pretty normal. Like, you don't sound like someone who just makes stuff up for
You don't sound like the usual Chris Moyles Show listener.
I mean, I was trying to put it nicely. So, like, Toby, surely, I mean, Rob's not making any of that up.
Well, I mean...
the list goes on. The list goes on.
Now, somebody texts in saying, and this is a fair question, Rob, but it has to be asked. Rob and his wife are clearly heavy drinkers. Now, was there alcohol involved at any of these evenings?
You could argue that, yeah, there was. But sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens at like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm not that bad with it.
But your wife at 10 o'clock in the morning, she's had a few glasses by then, hasn't she?
Well, yeah. She's obviously not telling me if she is, but there's a chance. She's half Estonian, so probably.
Sorry to all Estonian people listening to the show this morning. Now, have you ever thought about moving house? Because Emma has texted in saying that you need to move.
Well, yeah. To be honest with you, it's kind of become the norm. We get the feeling that it is the voice of a little girl, definitely. And even when she scratched it back at my fingers, I could tell it's a little, a child's hand in a weird sort of way. And I think she's just either trapped in dimensions, and she just wants to play or whatever. And then I don't know. Feet are probably cold.
I was going to ask that, Rob, because it doesn't sound like you're particularly scared. So if you're happy with her being around, then
good luck to her.
She's kind of...
looks like I've got no choice, to be fair.
We'll try the shoe thing first, see what happens.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever thought about getting like a what do you call it? Like a priest round of some holy water, power of Christ compels you, and all that sort of stuff?
I have, and it's like I say, we've kind of got used to it, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's kind of common knowledge. It don't just happen to us; it happens to everybody on the block, if you know what I mean, so to speak.
Okay. Well, I have to say, Rob.
Yeah, go on.
Well, as a huge skeptic myself, you are worryingly normal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. As normal as they can be in Huddersfield, anyway, Rob.
Oh, that's Huddersfield and Estonia.
Yeah, we've upset all of Huddersfield and Estonia, the big two. The big two. Well, Rob, thank you very much for chatting to us.
Yeah.
Let us know if the girl looking for her shoes gets back in touch in the next few days.
Yeah, no problem. Will do, mate.
Top man, thank you for chatting to us. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Cheers, pal. See you later.
Be careful. Be careful, Rob.
Bye. Will do.
Well, I have to say, very convincing.
It is.
The problem is I'm going to always be that annoying bloke that until it happens to me, I'm going to struggle.
Don't encourage it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to start scratching.
If there's any ghosts listening, looking for a home.
Pop round.
Yes, pop round. I'll give you your shoes back.
The Chris Moyles Show.